time with lesbians. Good morning, sir. I'm looking for someone. I was wondering if you could help me find them. Are you sure you're not looking for a time period? Cute. I've been employed by some interested parties looking for a Dr. Macabre. He's most often seen wearing a masquerade mask with a long nose and a doctor's coat. I'm sure you'd have remembered him if you'd seen him. No, I haven't seen any weirdos like that. Well, if you happen to spot him, give me a call. I'm sure he's still in the area. I think I'll come back here.
Give me a break, a little escape. I am so tired of being me. I wanna be free, I wanna be new and different. Anything I'm not.
Now we move on to the second entry in our Gay Awareness Manga Month with a Shoujo Ai title. And once again, I had to pare down a metric crap ton of sludge that is problematic even while having lesbian representation. And not for the reasons you might think. With gay male mangas, I was hard-pressed to find things that weren't softcore porn. And while there is some of that for lesbians, what I found a lot more of is what I've termed purity porn. Stories where the love between women is treated as some sort of transcendentally pure love that exists beyond the bounds of sex and men. Where the friendship between women insulates them from the horrible grossness of the real world. Which is just icky on all kinds of levels. Let's not sexualize lesbians by removing their sexuality. Which is why I'm talking about Sasameki Koto. It acknowledges the sexuality of school-age lesbians without exploiting it. First we have Kazama, lesbian genie. She is unabashedly a girl lover and just can't stop drooling over whatever cute girl she has recently encountered. And her long-suffering best friend, Sumika. Suffering because she has come to love her lesbian pal, but is so far from Kazam's type. Kazam loves the small and cute type of girls, whereas Sumika is a tall, extremely skilled karate practitioner. Hell, she was gonna inherit her family's dojo before she decided to try being cuter for her beloved. So what we've got is a fairly straightforward, unrequited love tale. Suma and Kazam were friends, and then Suma over time developed feelings for her friend, while Kazam she didn't notice. She just remained ignorant of the whole thing. The friendship between the two girls feels very real. Kazam was really popular at first intro in middle school because she's cute and a transfer student. But that interest quickly turned to revulsion when her love of cute girls became uncomfortably real. Suma took it upon herself to befriend Kazam, mostly because her rep was already bottom of the barrel for being a karate nut. So their friendship was born of a mutual ostracizing that they just didn't feel like challenging. Many a great friendship has been built on a mutual feeling of, fuck those bitches. Funny thing though, by high school their self-assured lack of interest in general acceptance leads to them having tons of friends. There's the human garbage disposal, whose joke is being so normal she has no place in this plot. The manga doujin writer who spends her days prepping for conventions, a lesbian couple trying to get a girls-only club off the ground, and a Lolita German transfer student who has some very bizarre ideas about Japanese warrior culture. Whereas Prunus Girl had about 10 different versions of the character who's only there to make jokes, Sasameki Koto's cast of thousands actually feel like characters. Not real people, mind, but characters with agendas and goals outside of the main character's romance. The business wonderkin lesbian is trying to start a girls' club for clearly selfish reasons, but that goes nowhere because it's dumb. So she compromises and starts a girls' karate team with Sumika leading. This leads to several new characters joining the club and the lowly German actually becoming the vice captain. The contrast between her minute stature and the boisterous personality really gets me in the cute spot.
Uh-oh, maternal pang. All gone.
What's interesting about this from a storytelling perspective is that all the shenanigans serve mostly to separate our main characters from each other. Suma's getting back into karate takes up a ton of her time, and it's something that Kazam can't really join her in, being as skilled at sports as a five-legged zebra. But that time separated really is key to what works so well about this story. Both Suma and Kazam end up growing as people beyond their safe little friend space. And I know absence is supposed to make the heart grow fonder, but it really does apply here. The time apart gives them room to grow into the kind of people who can recognize their feelings for each other. So we've got actual characters, natural plot progression, and, though I won't spoil it, an ending that actually covers how this relationship is going to be treated in Japanese society. So all I've got left are my very nitpicky and technical complaints. The art is not amazing. Unusually for manga, I think it's the facial work that holds it back, with most of the characters having facial features that just don't have enough detail built in. The effort is put in for the emotional moments, but day-to-day stuff is only barely above emoji face. And though I like the ending, it is the point where the narrative starts to fall apart. The manga continues to progress the plot following the confession, but all the connective tissue between the chapters is lost. We still get a wrap-up of all the major characters and what they're doing, but it's all very sudden and jarring.
Ah, Crystal. Perfect timing. Would you be willing to help me with this dissection?
Oh no, Doctor. That would be immoral.
What?
Yes, I would not dare cause undue harm to any person.
Who are you?
Final complaint. One of the characters is a cross-dressing boy. Because of course he is. He gets into it because his sister basically blackmails him into being a model. He actually gets pretty far in the career, but is exposed and has to disappear. It's a really pointless side story, has nothing to do with the other characters, and is pretty exploitative. I wouldn't have brought it up normally since it's so disconnected, but this is Gay Awareness Month. I'm not letting this slide by without a stern parental put-down stare. This one gets an across-the-board recommendation. It's a good romance read no matter what you're looking for. Next week, we move out of the protective bubble of the education system and see what the adults are up to.
Ooh.
Quiet on the set!
Because she's a woman, I didn't think I loved her. So unexpected, we just stood and smiled.